So the last round is between the two champions of the Mistings League. It's Nothership and Borangehat.
Yeah.
It's a very disgusting matchup, a PvP.
Yeah. So going into this match, I was a bit worried. I looked at some of Borange's past games, and Borange often utilized a strategy that I did not have a great answer for, which was some amount of early aggression.
Yeah, that's the worst, when players actually attack you when you're not ready for it.
Yeah.
It's very rude.
I should be allowed to go to 4 bases with 2 stalkers as my only army. Anything else would be unfair.
Yeah. So on the top right, the teal Protoss, Nothership. And on the bottom left, the orange Protoss, Borangehat.
And because I am a Protoss and a terrible person, this probe is moving out very early.
Oh, is this going to be a cannon rush? We'll see. This is an incredibly early probe. Nope.
The pylon?
Just a proxy pylon. So, Borangehat is already building a gateway, but doesn't scout any gateway for Nothership.
And
Does steal a
decides
gas.
to steal a gas.
And a second gas.
Steal the other gas. And given that I do not plan to put a gateway in my base, I have no answer to that.
Yeah. And you could attack them with probes, but okay. So this looks like an early zealot all-in.
Yep.
But Borangehat is
third gateway
suspicious.
is a last-minute addition to the plan. When I practice this build, I go 2 gateways and then eventually Cybercore into Robo. But not having gas makes that a less than optimal build.
Yeah. So zealots get chronoed out, and Borangehat just barely misses the spawn. Using the high ground advantage very well. So first zealot is out. Judicator skin, if I remember my zealot skins correctly.
I don't actually know.
It's one of the
zealot
skins.
skin I have.
It's one of the skins you get from grinding.
Yeah.
But those are 3 gateways on the way, and a zealot is out. This is a knifey battle, and the first zealot will win, but get killed by the second zealot. Probes come down
to defend.
and are sacrificing themselves to this zealot.
Three probes will trade for a zealot.
Yeah. Now Atalanta is getting more zealots, but I think either stalkers or adepts would be better in this situation, considering everything, and also actually getting the units. Yeah.
I managed to identify the weak point of this defense, which is 2 pylons.
Depowers the gateways, and that's the GG. Alright, so the next map is going to be Eternal Empire, and maybe it'll be a bit longer than 2 minutes. Alright, my loading screen tip is building extra barracks, factories, and starports enables you to train more troops at a time. Considering both of the casters play Protoss, Not the most useful advice.
I mean, building a barracks would allow Protoss to train more troops. If they
Yes.
could do that.
On the top right, the orange Protoss, Borangehat. And on the bottom left, the green Protoss, Nothership. Of the Rhino clan. Is that an actual clan, or is that just
No, that's a clan
custom
that I
clan?
made back when I played in Wings of Liberty. Its members are me and my brother who no longer plays StarCraft.
That's fair. So, Borangehat won't get fooled again. Sends probes to scout every possible side base.
Yep.
However, didn't actually send a probe to scout the main base to see if there's anything there.
And this was my plan. By cheesing in game 1, I could get inside his head.
That's actually the thing in this tournament format. But yeah. Low ground wall, which is actually problematic against Protoss because of ranged units. They're either adepts who will go through the wall, or stalkers who will be very happy to stand and attack the wall. Yep. But Borangehat is going to try to proxy a pylon.
Yep.
Yeah, that actually is what I did to you, Cloud. I definitely wanted to make you more paranoid for game 2. Which is why I went for the all-in game 1. Yeah.
So we've got a proxy Stargate for Borange.
Alright.
And,
Proxy Stargate
one
is actually
section.
good. You know, get a few Void Rays out. It usually follows a cannon rush, I think.
Yeah.
But, actually, Cloud, back in the first Doof League, I'd consistently get wins by rushing 3 roaches out and sending them into my enemy's base. And, you know, and then continuing to send more roaches and transforming the roaches I have into Ravagers when their life gets low.
And Nothership's first scouting Phoenix heading out.
Yeah. So, yeah, Void Ray getting chronoed out. Scouting Phoenix sees no tech in the main. Nothing in the natural either.
Nothing natural. And this is the point where I realized that something was going on. Still wasn't quite sure what, but no tech in the main, nothing in the natural. Not usually a standard strategy.
Yeah. No, Cloud, early roaches do work against Zerg. You know, getting three or 4 roaches very fast and sending them into the enemy base. And then turning them into Ravagers when they get low on health. Especially because nothing can break the Ravager egg armor.
So, anticipating some kind of cheese here, built an observer in case it was Dark Templar, sending the second Phoenix out to scout around my base for proxies.
Yep. And we'll pass by the Stargates.
Yep. And at this point, 3 Void Rays get spotted, forcing Borange to move out.
Yeah. And, oof, they target the Cybernetics core, which is a mistake because they could have completely annihilated the Stalkers.
Yeah.
And, yeah. 3 Void Rays do beat 4 Stalkers if they turn their beams on. And GG not coming back.
Yep.
Alright.
Apologies to anyone who was anticipating a macro slugfest between the two top players in the league.
Yeah.
It's a Protoss versus Protoss. We're both bad people, so you get 2 games of cheese instead.